So finally, I'm out a week, but never really out of the loop because I'm a news guy, as you know. Because although I wasn't reporting the news, I was watching it because I'm a news guy, as you know. And man, maybe just me, but I couldn't get over the hypocrisy in all the coverage of news these days. Well, here's what I learned just as a casual observer. I've learned that the media is absolutely obsessed right now about who is bundling money for Mitt Romney, but not a peep about who's bundling a lot more money, apparently, for Barack Obama. I've learned that the Catholic Church is still using the pulpit to take on a president over contraception, but still not a word about how the president might be using his far more powerful pulpit to take on the Catholic Church over contraception. The presidents of this age, those stupid bishops, practically in the Stone Age. I've also discovered that when it comes to gay marriage, you're enlightened if you are for it. Some backward dolt, not even of this century, if you have issues with it. The gays fight for rights is like African Americans fight for civil rights. Now, maybe just me, but I suspect even Martin Luther King himself, upon hearing that, would be spinning in his grave. And maybe just me on this whole J.P. Morgan Chase pile-on. But why no coverage of the folks doing the piling on? I don't know, the politicians who've driven us trillions of dollars in debt, judging a bank that lost 2 billion smackers on a trade. I also see that Barack Obama is still cool, and now Michelle Obama is on every magazine cover looking really cool. I see Mitt Romney is still not cool, and Ann Romney's lucky to pop up in highlights for children looking not even remotely cool. Bill Maher asked why conservatives are so angry at the president, and it's a good joke. Apparently unaware it's not just conservatives angry at the president, and it is not a joke. And then I see old John McCain made to look like a cantankerous Popeye for dare calling out a protester a jerk at a solemn Memorial Day event, but not only about, well, the protester himself for spoiling the dignity of that solemn Memorial Day event. I've learned that those who protest wealth are still cool, and those who have wealth are still not cool, that they still are not giving their fair share. But not a peep from the media about the 47% of Americans who pay no income taxes at all, so no share. No time for facts that make sense, just witless media talking points that make no sense. Like saying Republicans are too stubborn, sticking to issues that matter to them, but not the president for sticking to issues that matter to him. Which is it? No. Liberals are generous, conservatives are cheap. Liberals care, conservatives do not. Then I hear veterans overwhelmingly support Mitt Romney, and one newspaper says it's only because they don't appreciate all the president has done for them. Much more talk about all the money that Romney made in private capital than even bring up the fact the president spent much more in public capital, and that's all on us. You know, the issue isn't whether the media is fair, my friends. The issue is it isn't remotely an issue to the media, my friends. I guess you're either rocking the vote or you're just off your rocker. That's what I learned when I was on vacation. The folks who report on our world have yet to simply return from vacation and get back to work.